It's time to rectify the mistakes I made using this cake wrap. Did I do better than last time? Keep watching to find out, and I will reveal at the end. So the first mistake I made was putting the wrap straight onto the ganache, and you could see the cake lines through the wrap. So I wanted a nice opaque base for it. So I measured the 6-inch round cake and I rolled out and cut a piece of fondant that was that size. And this was what was going to go underneath the cake wrap so the cake wouldn't show through. These are from Vanilla Valley, and thankfully they sent me a couple of different styles. So I'm doing the white and pink floral one on this cake. This cake is not for a customer, it's just for me to practice using the cake wraps. So once I'd measured out that big panel of fondant, I wet it very, very lightly. That was another mistake I made. I added too much water and the wrap was puckering, bubbling and ripping. So I was very careful with how much water I added. I just made it slightly tacky, and then I added the cake wrap on the top and smoothed it down with my hands. That seemed to work much better, and it stuck nicely to the fondant and there was no tearing or bubbling. I cut round a 6-inch tin for the top, and then again backed that onto some fondant and placed that on. I'm effectively panelling the cake, but with the cake wrap on top. I just felt like I had more control this way. And because the whole cake looked neater, I didn't feel the need to add as much buttercream to kind of conceal and camouflage the mistakes. So I just used my leaf or ruffle nozzle to do some ruffles around the base, and then my closed star nozzle just to do some simple piping around the top. And I couldn't resist adding some baby pink bows. I just thought they matched so nicely. And I'm much happier with this cake. I think it looks much better. You can't see the cake underneath the cake wrap, and there is no ripping or bubbling. And I would happily give this one to a customer.